This is Lindsay Miller with your news headlines for Friday, February 19th. The State Education Department panel responsible for authorizing charter schools today by a 6-1 vote authorized Eastham Public Charter Schools of Little Rock to go forward with plans to add a middle school and elementary school near the Clinton Library and a high school on the campus of UALR. These additions will more than double Eastham's enrollment, which now is around 1,500, and will grow to around 3,800 by the 2018-2019 school year. Figures compiled from state and federal records show that more than $1 million has been spent in the race for Chief Justice for the Arkansas Supreme Court, with more than half of that coming from the dark money group Judicial Crisis Network. And that's just what we know, that Judicial Crisis Network has spent because of FCC requirements with TV advertising. Likely they've spent much, much more because they've been heavily involved in direct mail campaigns, social media efforts, and the like. And because they're a 501c4 social welfare group in Arkansas, they're currently not required by law to disclose expenditures. Representative Clark Tucker tried to pass a law last session that would have forced them to. Important matters were before the Arkansas Legislative Council today. Senator Jimmy Hickey of Texarkana proposed that the council adopt rules that would prohibit members from wearing sweatpants or jeans and institute a business casual dress. Under Hickey's proposal, chairman of the council could remove members who were wearing such clothing, but according to the AP, the proposal failed after lawmakers called it anti-democratic. Finally, Rubio is coming to Little Rock on Sunday. Big question is, will Governor Asa Hutchinson join several members of Arkansas's congressional delegation and several state constitutional officers in endorsing him? Maybe is the answer. We asked his spokesman, J.R. Davis, and he said that an endorsement wouldn't come until after the South Carolina primary, which of course is being held this Saturday, at a meeting sponsored by Politico in Washington, D.C. today, when the governor was pressed on who he might endorse, and it was mentioned that several members of his family, including his brother, former Senator Tim Hutchinson, had endorsed Rubio. Hutchinson remained non-committal, saying that he may or may not make an endorsement in the race, but then he did say that he'd heard from a number of mainstream Republicans in Arkansas who were undecided and were calling him looking for guidance. So that might give you a sense of where he's leaning in terms of making an endorsement. That's all we got for today. Check the Arkansas blog for more. Have a good weekend. We'll be back with you on Monday.